With the moon's approach, this price movement is clearly malicious. Honestly, Ripples is currently trending on Twitter like crazy, and these guys are always active. I hope you're all having fun reading these parts, everyone. The current exchange rate for Bitcoin is 37 cents USD. Right this second, everyone. Look at this Bitcoin. What do you think about 5,000? This is true. Thus you should choose a path eventually. Will we be heading down or up? Put your response in the space provided. There are a lot of crucial things happening today, men. This video will cover all the bases and demonstrate how everything is interconnected. Good luck firstly from Mr. Poole. The XRP group and XRP itself will be discussed next. I really like this. Mr. Poole had previously mentioned that May 19, 2023 was equivalent to a 2-year pause. Hope it works out. Tell me what this means. What does this mean for XRP? For some reason this grin gives off a terrifying vibe. That's the thump that Mr. Poole was referring to when he made the smiley face. We learned today from Mr. Poole that it is acceptable if XRP is declining. Just ignore me when I bring up money. You could purchase additional XRP at least. While gazing up at the gorgeous blue sky and golden sun, why not give thanks to God that you can still purchase XRP? It's affordable. There were also today's dates in that. Another smiling face. Individuals are truly Don't fret, in today's film we'll tie everything together. In response to this tweet, Davy Shores wrote, "You know what? The person who was supposed to meet with me at work abruptly canceled and is unwilling to reschedule. Apologies, but my Aunt Irons just won't wash herself. Tell me what I'm looking at." One of the two main components of a fireplace is the metal stand, which is used to support the wood fire, the flames. Alright, by mentioning fireplace, it seems like we might revisit the subject of the bear. My friends, we've got this. I warned you that just before a miraculous occurrence occurs, there will always be unanticipated circumstances that influence market behavior. Alright then, let's prepare ourselves and focus. A number of individuals have taken legal action against Justin Michael Saylor's tactics today, claiming his claims regarding Bitcoin strategy were completely false. Something terrible occurred to Ripple, and I still remember it. Purchasing a case is also a good idea. Where did XRP's price disappear to? Despite the existence of a Bitcoin pump, it fell today. You can tell there's fraud happening when something happens. From Bob Cox's perspective, what happens to Bitcoin overnight on May 18? It tipped over or spilled to the ground. Invest in Bitcoin and XRP independently if you're serious about making money. My recommendation is that you purchase XRP instead of Bitcoin. It seems like Forbes is always on the move. Inventor Michael Saylor of Bitcoin is mentioned in Forbes? Is that all? Who else was mentioned by Forbes? Every single black person at these events? No way, dudes, that is really insane. The plot continues. Take the time to hear this individual out. As an example, you might recall that during the Dutch tulip mania, the East India Company made a trip down there. I own Bitcoin and hold it in my possession, but I don't put it to good use just yet because I haven't formed a firm opinion about it. Everything will make sense when the agreement changes, though. Indeed, you all do. We must use caution while dealing with Bitcoin, but we are certain that its value will increase. Reason being, Bitcoin price is subject to Mr. Poole's secret hands post, and as he demonstrated, it will continue to rise until it stops. So obviously the value of Bitcoin increases as its price rises. The risk of losing money by holding on to this product increases as its price rises. Keeping on as the price rises is riskier since they can always pull back. Meanwhile, let's pump, turn right, keep moving up, and never stop for the time being. Take a look at what else was released today as well. I warned you this would be wild, and I wasn't kidding. The Circle of Justin. Rumor has claimed that USDC is trying to sell itself to Ripple or Coinbase. This is a lot about 10 pieces of foreign news regarding today. As I mentioned before, rumors and stories would circulate leading to price increases as we neared, which is why Ripple has set aside more than $100 billion worth of XRP in their war chest. In contrast, what does Ripple do when it comes around or when it's accompanied by a lot of cash? Indeed, imagine for a moment if Coinbase is interested in purchasing Circle rather than Ripple. The winner is, Circle is considering an IPO, although a sale could result from negotiations with Coinbase and Ripple. An XRP file. I take it that Ripple's war chest is XRP. I find that viewpoint intriguing. The laptop is for sale on Coinbase. Mr. Purr may have sent this to me. Visual representation to. You can use XRP to purchase gold coins even if you aren't logged in. Wow, this is fascinating. Who do you think would come out on top in a race to purchase Circle, guys? The battle between Ripple and Coinbase has begun. Given that 360 is the result of adding 5,289, this seems odd. A circle with the dimensions 5,289 is irrelevant. Regarding Ripple and XRP, it seems that Ripple has been chosen since the winner was proven to be the one who simply looked at a number. I am now interested in knowing their current bid. Ripple and Coinbase are currently in a bidding war to acquire Circle, with Ripple reportedly offering a price tag between $9 billion and $11 billion. Tabatichris, isn't this a strange number? Please don't mention it again. Remember 911, guys? It was related to the reset once more. It's strange that 911 coins is the sweet spot. If my understanding is correct, Coinbase and Ripple are engaged in a pricing war. Do you have a favorite partner? Ripple is my pick, but that's not the only reason I think it will succeed. Here you can also see the number 599. Can you explain it? Alright everyone, from now on everything is expressed numerically. We have all the information that is necessary. Everything I promised would be released either today or this week. We are telling you the truth, but I know you think otherwise. I hope this isn't the last installment, but it's wonderful that there will be news. If it is released, it will mark the start of a monumental undertaking. If this is accurate, the price of XRP is going to hit all-time highs, so either Ripple buys out or someone else is. Ripple is reportedly offering cash in XRP to acquire Circle, according to another rumor circulating online. Rumor has it that Ripple is handing out XRP and cash to Circle. Sure, it makes sense in this particular situation, doesn't it? Everyone was asked to first estimate the level of pressure to sell again on the market. What on earth could this possibly relate to? Observe the graphs. Bitcoin is so weak, why is that? Is XRP to blame? Is XRP a fraud in the opinion of anyone else? Check this out. Alright then, why is XRP so feeble when Bitcoin is so robust? I finally get it. It is reasonable to expect XRP to fall a bit further given that we are nearing this liquidity grab territory. When it reaches the bottom, it will float around the circle until Ripple buys it. Ripple would receive cash equivalents from a sophisticated options package or a convoluted volume-based sales arrangement if the price wasn't at the cost by a specific deadline. This would provide them the option to extend the payment term or acquire additional funds if necessary. Yeah, that's my opinion. The price is fluctuating at a dizzying rate though. The C's gradual evolution over time may be due to Coinbase's long-standing fascination with circles. Time. It's intriguing that Coinbase may potentially acquire this circle. In this context, what does the letter